Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Becca, this is Cosplay.and.books, the channel where I talk about books and then cosplay from the ones that I like the most. And today is the start of the Amazing Readathon vlog, first vlog. I don't know what to call this. You'll know when the title hits. So, if you don't know what the Amazing Readathon is, which I'm sure you do by now, it is a competitive team-based readathon that is inspired by the Amazing Race, and I'm on Team Red. So, I am also, if you're wondering why I look like this, I'm cosplaying, because I said I was going to cosplay on this channel and then I never did, and here I am, cosplaying from Heartless, my favorite, my child, my literal child. Love that book. And let's get into the vlogging. And hello, excuse my appearance. I was just outside in the heat for like 2 hours. But it is, I think, like 2 minutes before kickoff sprints start for the Amazing Readathon. First prompt, by the way, is a book by the Big Five publishers or their imprints. I'm going with Roman and Jewel by Dana L. Davis. This is a HarperCollins imprint, I believe. It is Inkyard Press, and I'm very excited to read this, and it's red. If you can't see, it's red. So, yes, I will see you later. Hi, I haven't checked in a while since kickoff sprints happened. It is, what day is it? Wednesday. I finished Roman and Jewel. It's 3.5 stars. It's just not really my vibe. I'm not really a romance girly, or like a normal romance girly. I'm more of a fantasy romance girly. I did like the musical theater references in here, because I am a musical theater person, especially Jekyll and Hyde. I love that show, and Six, love that show too. Was sad that there was no Newsies references in here, because that is my baby. I love that show. I love it. Anyway, enough about my theater obsession. I did like it. I thought the two main characters had a lot of chemistry, but it just felt very lackluster, I guess you could say. It didn't, it just wasn't feeling like it. I just didn't feel it, you know? I didn't feel like it was what I wanted, but it was still a good book. I do like it. Got a lot of points. It was like 600 something points. I don't remember. The ending also felt very weird. It was really confusing. It just kind of like said things, and then it was like no explanation of why they happened. So, like why one of the characters did something that they did during the book that we found out only at the end. And I was like, but why did he do that though? It made no sense. Anyway, that's this book done. So, I might try to do some sightseeing. I don't know, I want to read Cress, I know that, because I was reading it in July at the end, but I didn't get it finished. I'm still like, I think I'm like 30-something% in, so I think if I can get it done, I don't know when the new prompt is dropping though, because if it's like tomorrow, then I'm not gonna have time. Cress might be just a book that I want to read, and I just might read it throughout the month for fun, and it's not gonna help at all, you know? Because I do really want to finish it, because it's so good. Okay. I will see you later. Okay, it is 11 o'clock. Thursday night. The second prompt just dropped. We are going to Mexico City. And it is... what am I saying? The prompt is a book with a beautiful cover. I was kind of debating between two. I ultimately went with the one that has more pages, because that's what'll give more page count, but I'll talk about the other one too. But the one that I'm going to go with first is Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. I really like this cover. It's really hard to see because of all my lights that I have, but it's really pretty cover. I really like the cover. Personally, I think it's very pretty. But my other option, I will most likely, if I end up finishing Our Violent Ends, I can use this for sightseeing, which is Where Dreams Descend. This is a very pretty cover as well. This is not on my TBR, but it's like really pretty and I really want to read it, so. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I have a headache. TV that's probably gonna go on. I'm still on sprints right now. I've been on sprints like all day, but I finally finished Our Violent Ends. I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5 stars. It was good. I really liked it. I did cry. Well, I almost cried. But I don't think I like it as much as the first one. I don't know. It was cute though. It was very good. And I did like the lead up to what is going to be Foul Lady Fortune, which I've already read, because that's the thing is that me reading Foul Lady Fortune in June spoiled the ending for this book for me, so it didn't have as much of an effect on me. Also, it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. Obviously, something bad was going to happen. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go 4.5 stars with this, and I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit because I am tired. Like I said, I've been reading like almost all day. But if a new prompt doesn't come out tonight, I'm probably gonna start Threads That Bind for a sightseeing book, but we shall see how it goes. I'm gonna take a little like break, watch some YouTube, let my eyes not be having to read words. So yeah, but it was a good book. It is, what day is it? Monday, the 7th. The new prompt came out last night. I didn't film last night because it was like 2 a.m. and I was trying to sleep, so I didn't film then. But the new prompt came out. We're in Brazil, and it is a book with 3 or more people on the cover. I had such a hard time trying to figure out a book for this. I swear I have no books that have 3 people on the cover. So I've decided to read Those That Pray, I think is what it's called. I don't remember the author because I have it on Scribd. And if I don't end up wanting to read that, I have These Hollow Vows, which I'll just reread because that has 3 people on the cover. Yeah. And I want to read the second one, so reread it. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, this is probably the hardest prompt so far. Hello. So I ended up switching books. Oops. I haven't finished it yet. But I'm reading, what's it called? Miss Morton's House Party Murders. Someone on the Discord was reading it. And I was like, that seems interesting, so let's go. I'm listening to it on audiobook because I don't have an ebook and I don't have the physical one. So, yeah. That's what I'm doing. So I don't know why I'm moving around my room. Hi. And I'm also going to Books Million in like a couple minutes, so maybe I'll find something there instead. Who knows? Hello. Can you stop strobing, please? Thank you. Hello. I am back from, I went a while ago. I went to Books Million earlier, as I said earlier in the last clip, and I got 3 books. I didn't mean to get that many, but I did. Which actually I'm using one for the prompt because it fits. So, which is These Twisted Bonds by Lexi Ryan. This is the second book in These Hollow Vows. And I know you're saying, oh, I thought it was 3 people on the cover. That's 2. You're right. But you know what counts? Hold on. The back of the cover. Look at him. Look at Finn. Look at him. I love him. Anyway. So I did get this. This is the book that I really wanted to go for. I'm like 30 pages in. It's pretty good so far. So, and then I also got this, which is called The Fear. A friend of mine told me about it, and it sounded good. So I just got it. It's a horror. Yeah, it's a horror book. I know nothing about it, but it was like $3 because it was in like the bargain section, so I got that. And then I actually got a book that I have from the library. I decided to actually buy it because it looks very pretty, and it was, again, in the bargain section, so it was only $6, which is Shadow of the Fox. It looks really good, and I am excited. It looks really cool. So, alright, I'm going to go continue reading now. Actually, I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'm gonna continue reading. Goodbye. I'm also on sprints right now. I'm not doing sprints, I'm watching them. Yeah, that's all the information I have. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so the next prompt came out earlier today, and it is a retelling. We are in London, or we're going to London, and it is a retelling. I have a lot of retellings. I have a lot. So I decided to do a D6 roll instead of just picking the wrong one. I'll probably pick the wrong one anyway. So I have 6 options, and I'm gonna do that now and show you. Okay, so first off, we're going through the 6 options. If I get a 1, it's going to be a reread of Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I love that book. If it's a 2, it's Midnight Strikes. I did look it up. It is a Cinderella retelling, even though it does not seem like a Cinderella retelling. Even the title, well, like the title seems like a Cinderella retelling, but the synopsis does not. But it does say on Goodreads that it's a Cinderella retelling, so we're gonna count it. I have A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Where Dreams Descend, which I believe someone in the Discord said that it was a Phantom of the Opera retelling. Didn't know that, so that's fun. I have To Kill a Kingdom, which is a Little Mermaid retelling, and then Percy Jackson, which we were counting mythology as retelling. So I'm going to roll a dice and see what we get. A 3, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Okay, so we got A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. It's kind of a big book, but I mean, how many pages is it? This is gonna determine on whether I fly or take a sailboat. It's only 416. I don't know if I should, but it's also red. So, but I still need to finish These Twisted Bonds. I will get back to you when I finish. Okay, I don't feel like setting up my green light, so if the strobe starts happening again, I apologize. But I just finished These Twisted Bonds, and oh my god, it's so good. I almost cried. It's really good. 5 stars. I'm giving it 5 stars. It's so good. First 5-star of the month. Let's go. It's so good. If you haven't read this series, please go read it. It's so good. I gave both books 5 stars. They're so good. It's amazing. I love it. Anyway, yeah, now I'm going to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon because it's like midnight. Okay, so it's Thursday night, and I switched books because ACOTAR was being boring and I didn't want to read it, and I was reading it too slow. So instead, I'm reading Heartless. I'm rereading it because it's my baby, and it's a retelling. Technically, it's more of an origin story, but it still counts. And I love it. And also, Heartless the musical opened today, and I wish I could go see it, but I don't live in Utah, and I'm so sad. I wish I did. Or at least I wish I could just go there for the weekend so I could go watch it 5 times, or however many times they're performing it. But sadly, I cannot, so I'll stick to reading it. But it is, I'm already like on chapter 9 or 8 or something. I think I'm on chapter 8, but I'm tired. It's like 12 a.m. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep. We'll see. Cosplay because I was filming TikToks and taking some pictures, but I thought I'd give you a little update on where I am. I'm 146 pages in? Yes? 146? I can't find the chapter on one. 146 pages is where I am of this beauty. But I decided to get up and cosplay Catherine because I'm in my obsession, also the musical. once again, like I said before, musical's out, so a little celebration, you know, got a cosplayer. So, yeah. I just thought it'd be fun to film a little update while in cosplay, because I haven't actually done anything cosplay related on this channel, even though it's called Cosplay.and.books, but I don't know what else to say besides that's where I'm at. I'm gonna hope to finish it before Face Off weekend starts. If not, then I'll just finish it and then go into Face Off stuff, because I don't know if I'm going to have time afterwards. So yeah. So if you enjoyed this amazing readathon reading vlog kind of thing, I suck at vlogs, so sorry about that. Anyway, but if you enjoyed it anyway, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!